things are awkward when you're 13.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay.
Like the parentals.
Sad.
And how you look.
I start in the front. That would be my face.
And the boy-girl thing. So awkward.
Girls like flowers, chocolates, and massive balloons. Fascinating.
Uh-huh. Check out how excruciating high school life can get. So awkward. Today, 4:45 in Studio 3.
When it's cold,
Affirmative.
and days are short,
Somebody write that down.
there ain't nothing like back-to-back penguins.
That's a double negative.
Holiday mini marathons continue today from 12 on ABC3. Weeknights on ABC3. Chainmail is the new black. Swords are a must-have. But Merlin's look is just magic. Saving Camelot has never been cooler.
This could change everything.
Merlin, tonight at 7 on ABC3.
Afternoons/evenings, don't go to snooze. Put on your dancing shoes.
Oh!
Hit Studio 3 and say hello.
Hello.
To Top Drawer. First rate. World-class entertainment.
Smile, Barry.
Brought to you by our team of highly skilled professionals.
Action.
Line.
Studio 3, weekdays 4:45, ABC3. First, the breakup.
Tim and I are officially over.
Then, the mystery.
You didn't see who he was with.
What this town needs
Tim?
is an expert love detective.
Wow, I've never seen boobs on a man before. High five.
Welcome to the Bay. Beautiful one day. Totally psycho the next.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Girl vs. Boy starts Friday 7:45 on ABC3. Next time on Bushwhack.
What do you think can climb up and down these walls?
A mountain goat, a monkey.
The wolf spider.
Kano's out to snag an 8-legged date.
It could be up there as one of our best missions. Really?
And he'll have to munch on its lunch.
Now, what do you like to eat, my dear friend?
But will he be the only one to seal this meal?
3, 2, 1.
Bushwhacked, Monday 5:25 on ABC3.
Churches wanting we.
Why?
Knights pursuing poultry.
Why?
Philosophers refusing rescue.
Why? Don't you start.
ABC3 answers every historical question
Yes.
you've never dreamed of asking.
Hello.
With intrepid investigators
Oh!
who'll stop at nothing
Oh!
to bring you all the foul facts.
Why? Oh!
Horrible Histories, weekdays 5:35 on ABC3.
Just when you thought we'd showed you every deadly critter on Earth,
No.
back comes Steve to add to his lethal list.
That's incredible. That's amazing. Have to go on the Deadly 60.
For the first time in Australia,
Oh, lordy.
our deadliest season yet.
Magnificent. Yes. How good was that?
New Deadly 60 starts next Monday 6:30 on ABC3.
Hi and welcome to News on 3, I'm Sophia Thompson. Neil Armstrong, the first man to walk on the moon, died over the weekend at the age of 82. Here's Alfie.
Many say this is the greatest achievement of the 20th century. The date was July 20, 1969, and Neil Alden Armstrong, a man from the US state of Ohio, climbed down a 9-step ladder.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The 38-year-old says the landing was hard, but the walk was nice.
The gravity is a very pleasant kind of place to work in, better than here on Earth.
Neil Armstrong was just 15 when he learned to fly. He became a combat flyer, then a test pilot. In 1962, he joined the astronaut program. His trainers were impressed with his nerves. Watch as he ejects from this training vehicle just before it crashes. Of course, now he's remembered as the commander of Apollo 11.
The important achievement of Apollo was a demonstration that humanity is not forever chained to this planet, and our visions go rather further than that, and our opportunities are unlimited.
Just last year, he was honoured with his crewmates for the remarkable voyage. Buzz Aldrin, the second man on the moon, called him a true American hero and the best pilot I ever knew. The current US president said of Armstrong, Neil was the greatest of American heroes, not just of his time, but of all time. While he avoided the spotlight towards the end of his life, 4 decades ago, 500 million people watched grainy black and white images of this moment. And as long as there are history books, Neil Armstrong's story will live on.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Now let's take a look at the stories making news around the country. A group of at least 100 asylum seekers on Christmas Island has gone on a hunger strike after being told they may be sent away for processing. The federal government has been saying for almost 2 weeks that anyone who arrives in Australia by boat after August 13 could be sent to either Nauru or Manus Island. The government says asylum seekers who arrive by boat should know that they could end up in overseas centres and that they'll be processed in the same amount of time as refugees who apply for asylum from overseas. A new report says that mining will continue to be a big deal in the Aussie economy for years to come. The report says the mining boom has at least another 3 years to go. After that, it's predicted that while there will be little growth in manufacturing, investment in other areas like the building industry and telecommunications will eventually take over. In the World Wrap today, there's been some pretty bad weather. Here's the latest.
In the United States, there's a huge storm bearing down on the state of Florida. A state of emergency has been declared in some parts. One of the 2 major political parties has had to delay the start of its national convention, and hundreds of flights have been cancelled. The same storm caused flooding in Cuba and killed 4 in Haiti. Meanwhile, Japan is dealing with its own storm. A typhoon is battering the island of Okinawa. Thousands of people there have been told to stay indoors, with weather experts saying this is the strongest storm to hit there in over 50 years. They say that near the storm centre, winds are rushing at up to 180 kilometres an hour.
In Kenya, the annual wildebeest migration is in full swing, and some animal watchers have been lucky enough to catch the crossing of the River Mara. It's one of nature's greatest spectacles. In their search for greener grasslands, the wildebeest migration happens once a year. Hundreds of thousands of wildebeest and zebras migrate between the Masai Mara in Kenya and the Serengeti in Tanzania. This year, animal watchers got lucky and saw thousands of wildebeest and other animals wade and swim past a group of hippos to reach the other side. Not all of the animals survive the river crossing, but that's good news for the scavengers. The animals will migrate back to the Masai Mara around January. Our next News on 3 bulletin will be tomorrow at 3:30. Hope you can join me then. Meanwhile, check out our website. It's at abc.net.au/abc3. I'm Sophia Thompson. See you next time.
Weeknights. There's something I want to tell you, Whitney. Discover the shocking truth about Tony Stark.
Take him down.
Oh no. Tony! The truth is... I think I broke a bone. Orphan teenage billionaire secret superhero geniuses in armoured suits. Just want to have fun.
We're still out for dinner tonight, right?
Sure. Yeah, I'll call you. Iron Man, Armoured Adventures. Weeknight, 6:05 on ABC3.
Next time on Good Games Spawn Point, the Gamer Games are underway and Hex and I tried to post some competitive scores.
He builds some crazy robots from scraps in Rigonauts.
And we'll answer your questions at the Ask Good Game Desk.
That's next time.
Good Game SP, Saturday 9:05 on ABC3. Bye.